Caitlin Clark, a game changer for women's basketball. During the WNBA season, Caitlin Clark faced a lot of negativity, including being overlooked by the league despite being one of its brightest stars. For years, she had been a driving force behind the WNBA's impressive viewership numbers. Yet, surprisingly, the league
In one of the Aces Liberty matchup on Sunday drew an average of 929,000 viewers. It's a good number for the WNBA on an NFL Sunday. However, that was down nearly 50% from last Sunday's Fiji Sun contest.
Drawing impressive viewership, the WNBA's ratings were still down by nearly 50% compared to previous weeks. Now, the moment has finally arrived. Women's basketball is undergoing a transformation, and Caitlin Clark is at the heart of it all. She's not just any player. Clark is a game changer, a record breaker, and an athlete who's already left a lasting mark on the NCAA and the WNBA. But now, something even bigger is unfolding. For the first time, Caitlin Clark is heading to Europe, and the world is watching. Fans, analysts, and fellow players are all waiting to see how she will showcase her unmatched talent on this new stage. The excitement surrounding her European debut is beyond anything anyone expected. The question on everyone's mind: how far can Caitlin Clark go? Now, it's official. Caitlin Clark has signed a lifetime contract in Europe, and she's not returning to the US anytime soon. This bold move has sent shockwaves throughout the basketball world. Once a rising star in American basketball, Clark is now a global sensation. Whether it's her flawless three-pointers, jaw-dropping no-look passes, or heart-stopping buzzer beaters, she has captivated fans far beyond U.S. borders. But it's not just about her ability to score. It's the electrifying way she plays. Her speed, fearlessness, and fierce competitive spirit make every second on the court unforgettable. In a world that craves thrilling moments, Clark delivers them time and time again, making her the ultimate performer for European fans. When Caitlin Clark arrived in Barcelona, it was like the arrival of a superstar. Barcelona Basket knew exactly what they were getting: the biggest name in women's basketball and a game changer. The buzz around her debut wasn't just casual chatter.
The WNBA and the fact that NBA investors, actual NBA investors and owners, that would really be owners, are none too happy right now. And in fact, there's speculation that some of the financials are being possibly hidden, even from the...
Spent weeks talking about her, building anticipation like it was the arrival of a concert superstar. Game day came, and the atmosphere was electric. The stadium was packed with fans holding banners and chanting her name long before she even stepped on the court. But Clark's journey is about more than just playing basketball. It's about representing something much bigger. She's a symbol of the global rise of women's basketball, showing that players are no longer just local stars but worldwide icons breaking barriers and claiming their rightful place on the global stage. The WNBA has been under pressure, and NBA investors have expressed concerns about the league's financials, especially with Clark's departure. Speculation is rife about the financial struggles and mismanagement behind the scenes. Yet, when Caitlin Clark stepped onto the court in Barcelona,
responded really well, and Penn State went on some runs, and we seem to always have an answer, and you got to give credit. I thought Sydney was great. I thought Kylie was great. I thought Taylor was great. You got to step up when your teammates go down.
Basketball is reaching new heights. Barcelona didn't just sign a player. They made a bold strategic move aimed at elevating the entire European women's basketball scene. For years, men's teams have dominated the spotlight in Europe, but now, Barcelona's women's team is ready to rewrite that story. By bringing in Caitlin Clark, they've secured a once-in-a-generation talent who has the potential to...
Times Square, take a look. This Nike billboard honors the all-time NCAA Division I scoring leader. It features the caption, "This was never a..."
and completely change the game. The excitement isn't just about adding a new player. It's about believing that Clark has the ability to take the team to new heights and create a lasting legacy. From billboards to social media, Barcelona has made Caitlin Clark the face of their bold new vision. It's not just about selling tickets. It's about igniting a revolution in women's basketball, elevating the sport to new levels of recognition. Whether it's on the streets of Barcelona or Times Square, the excitement surrounding Clark is palpable. As Clark stepped onto the court, it was clear this wasn't just another game. It was history in the making. And it wasn't just Barcelona's fans who felt it. Across Europe, from the charming streets of Paris to the bustling markets of Istanbul, basketball fans everywhere are witnessing the dawn of a new era in women's sports. Caitlin Clark's impact on European basketball, a game-changer for the WNBA. From the courts of France to the bustling markets of Turkey, basketball fans couldn't tear their eyes away from Caitlin Clark's European debut. For years, the WNBA was considered the pinnacle of women's basketball. But the moment Clark stepped onto the European stage, something changed. Suddenly, European teams found themselves thrust into the global spotlight, and it was all thanks to one extraordinary athlete. In Hungary, the atmosphere was electric. Even though Caitlin wasn't playing for their team, fans couldn't stop buzzing. Social media erupted with memes, posts, and videos celebrating her monumental arrival. It wasn't just about the game anymore. Her presence alone was changing the landscape of women's basketball across the continent. European women's basketball, which had once been overshadowed, quickly became the main event, grabbing the attention of fans far and wide. Meanwhile, in Turkey, fervent Fenerbahce fans, known for their intense loyalty, followed every moment of Clark's debut, even though they couldn't be there in person. The excitement wasn't confined to the courts. It spilled over into the streets, as fans and analysts alike speculated on how this move would shape the future of European women's basketball. Clark's influence wasn't just confined to one country or one team. It crossed borders, creating a basketball movement throughout Europe. As the buzz around her first European game grew, one big question remained. Could Caitlin Clark rise to meet the immense expectations that came with her move? Clark is no ordinary player. From her time at Iowa to her brief stint in the WNBA, she's proven she has what it takes to break records and change the game. But the European League presents new challenges: the rules, the style of play, and the heightened pressure from both fans and the media. Yet, if there's one thing Caitlin Clark excels at, it's handling pressure. She doesn't just play under it. She thrives on it. Her debut in Europe showcased just how unstoppable she is. Whether it's sinking deep three-pointers or slicing through defenders with ease, Clark's performance was nothing short of spectacular. From the opening whistle, it was clear she had a mission, and no one was going to get in her way. But Clark isn't just a basketball star. She's also becoming an economic powerhouse. Her arrival has sparked an economic frenzy across Europe. From soaring ticket sales to skyrocketing demand for her jerseys and merchandise, it's clear that Caitlin Clark isn't just bringing her talent to the court. She's driving a whole new movement. Fans are lining up for a piece of her legacy, and the scramble for tickets is at an all-time high. In Barcelona, the Caitlin Clark effect is fully underway. For Barcelona Basket Feminine, the transformation has been extraordinary. Season ticket sales have doubled, their social media following has exploded, and local businesses, restaurants, hotels, you name it.
6:49 your time right now. The Caitlin Clark effect is coming to North Texas. In just hours, tickets go on sale to see the college basketball history maker in her first game.
She's fueling a local economic boom. This is only the beginning. Her impact is spreading far and wide as European women's basketball experiences a resurgence. Teams are ramping up their marketing efforts, landing bigger sponsorship deals, and seeing a fresh wave of attention come their way. The financial benefits of Caitlin Clark's presence are becoming more evident by the day. But while Europe celebrates, the WNBA is facing a serious challenge. Losing a player like Clark isn't just a minor setback, it's a devastating blow. She was seen as the future of the league, a star who could lead it into a thriving new era. Now, with her departure, the WNBA is scrambling to find a way to recover and regain the momentum they lost. The Caitlin Clark effect. What's next for the WNBA? The buzz around Caitlin Clark isn't slowing down anytime soon. The college basketball sensation is making waves, and fans in North Texas are gearing up to see her in action as tickets go on sale for her next big appearance. But beyond the excitement, there's growing concern about what her absence means for the WNBA. Many believe the league missed a golden opportunity by failing to secure one of the most dynamic players in recent history. With attendance already a challenge, losing a star like Clark only adds to the uncertainty surrounding the league's future. Adding to the pressure, European leagues are gaining momentum, offering competitive salaries and high-level play that continue to attract top talent. Clark's decision to play overseas feels like a major blow to a league that is still fighting to expand its audience and maintain its relevance. That said, the WNBA isn't out of the game just yet. The league still has an incredibly deep pool of talented athletes, many of whom have the potential to lead it into a new era.